Illustration 27. So what all sums we are going to do today? They're all very important sums for exam. Now if for a GP, S8 is equal to 10, S4, find R. Now, ध्यान दो please, S8 is equal to 10 S4. It means what? It means S8 is equal to 10 into S4. Now what is S of n? A into R raised to n minus 1 upon R minus 1. So S8 will be A into R raised to 8 minus 1 upon R minus 1 is equal to 10 into S4, A into R raised to 4 minus 1 upon R minus 1. Now R minus 1 cancel, A cancel. So R raised to 8 minus 1 is equal to 10 into R raised to 4 minus 1. Now R raised to 8 minus 1, we expand. So R raised to 4 minus 1 in the bracket R raised to 4 plus 1 is equal to 10 into R raised to 4 minus 1. So R raised to 4 minus 1, R raised to 4 minus 1 cancel. So we are left with R raised to 4, R raised to 4 plus 1 is equal to 10. Therefore, R raised to 4 is equal to 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. Therefore, R raised to 4 is equal to 9. So therefore, R square is equal to plus or minus 3, and therefore R is equal to plus or minus under root of 3. Answer. Okay, now a person gives rupees 5 to his son on 1st March 10 rupees, on 2nd March 20 rupees, on 3rd March and so on 3rd March and so on. Thus, each day he gives double the amount. Each day he gives double the amount than that of the previous day. Find the total amount he has to give to his son up to 10th of March. So now let's start. Person gives rupees 5 on 1st March. That is A is equal to 5. He gives double of that of previous day. That is R is equal to, what will be R? What will be R? R will be equal to 2. Now, we have to find, therefore, total amount he has given up to up to 10th March is as how much? As how much?
10.
10. Very good. Is as 10. So S10 is what we have to find out. Sn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1 upon R minus 1. S10 is equal to A is 5, R is 2, n is 10 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1, which is equal to 5 into 2 raised to 10. So take
1024.
sorry,
1024.
1024 minus 1, which is equal to 5 into 1023, which is equal to
5115.
5115. So total amount given up to 10th March. Here up to is a very important word. Up to 10th March is equal to rupees 5115. Hence, now a person wants to donate rupees 2,42,000 in 5 months, such that he wants to donate a total of 2,42,000 in 5 months, such that every month he donates 1/3 of the amount he donated in the previous month. Find the amount he donated in the first month. So let's start. Important sum, amount donated in the first month is A, which is missing. He donates 1/3 of previous month. So R is equal to 1/3. Total donation in 5 months, that is N is equal to 5, is rupees 2,42,000. Therefore, S5 is equal to 2,42,000. We have to find A. So S of N is equal to A into R raised to N minus 1 upon R minus 1. S5 is equal to A into 1/3 raised to N, which is 5 minus 1 upon 1/3 minus 1. So now 2,42,000 is equal to A into 1/243. 3 raised to 5 is 243 minus 1 upon 1/3 minus 1 is minus 2/3. Now minus 2/3 we cross multiply over here. So 2,42,000 into minus 2 by 3 is equal to A in the bracket 243 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा तो minus 242 upon 243. So let's see if we can solve this. 242 divide by 3 is not possible. Okay, so not a problem. We find A. So A is equal to 242 into minus 2 by 3 into minus 243 upon 242. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे तो 243 न्यूमरेटर में आ जाएगा ऑन द ऑपोजिट साइड एंड 242 डिनोमिनेटर में आ जाएगा. अब इसको चेक कर लेते हैं. 242 कैंसल, 1003 243, so 81 minus minus becomes plus, so which is equal to 1,62,000. 81 into 2 is 162 into 1000. So therefore amount deposited in the first month is equal to rupees 1,62,000. Answer. Illustration 30. A person deposits 20,000 in a bank at a compound interest rate of 8% per annum. Find the amount the person receives after 5 years. So underline this word after 5 years. So solution: person deposits in the first year. Person deposits in the first year at the beginning of the year. Is A is equal to rupees 20,000. Compound interest at the rate 8% per annum So therefore R is equal to, यानी अगर पहले साल तुमने 100 रुपए रोका तो नेक्स्ट ईयर हो जाएगा 108. So 108 divided by 100, which is equal to 1.08. So R is equal to 1.08. Now, total amount person receives after 5 years, that is n is equal to, क्या लेंगे n, 5 या 6?
6.
N will be equal to 6. Keep the total amount person receives after 5 years, that is n is equal to 6. It means what? We are investing only 20,000. Every year we are not investing 20,000. Here in the question, it is given a person deposits 20,000 in the bank at a compound interest rate of 8% per annum. So it means that invested 20,000 in the next year, he will get 8% interest. So at the end of first year, he will get 1600, which will be added to his bank balance or deposit balance, and it will become 21,600. Then again on that 8% will be added. Then again on that 8% will be added. We have to find the amount he receives after 5 years. So we have to find T6. We have to find T6. So now Tn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1. So T6 is equal to A is 20,000 into R raised to n. What is R? R is 1.08, n is 6, minus 1. I'm writing like this. 1.086 minus 1, which is equal to 20,000 into 1.08 raised to 5, which is equal to, take calculator, 1.08 into is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.46938280. So 20,000 into 1.469328, which is equal to rupees 29386.56. Therefore, amount received after 5 years is equal to rupees 29386.56. Answer. Now, alternatively, we can do this sum like this also. Just let me copy the question. Now, alternatively, if we want to use a sum of terms in this, then the solution we will write will be this way. Solution. Deposit made at the beginning, you may also write this, is equal to rupees 20,000. Therefore, interest at the end of first year is equal to 20,000 into 8%, which is equal to 1,600. Therefore, A is equal to 1,600. Now, R is equal to, or let's write, interest at the rate of 8% is provided every year, compounding. Therefore, R is equal to 108 by 100, which is 1.08. So R is equal to 1.08. Total amount at the end of 5 years. So end of first year, then second, then third, then fourth, and fifth. That is n is equal to what? N is equal to what now?
8.
Yes, over here.
6.
Now not 6 beta because 20,000 we are not taking as A. So beginning of the year जो invest किया, so beginning of the year जो invest किया उसको हम A नहीं ले रहे, पर at the end में जो हमें interest मिला उसको हम A ले रहे. तो first year का end यानी 1600 after 5 years यानी 5 years का end. So first year, second year, third year, fourth year and fifth year ka n. So n is equal to 5. So S5 is what we have to find. So Sn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1 upon R minus 1. S5 is equal to A is now 1600 into 1.08 raised to 5 minus 1 upon R minus 1, which is equal to, let's check it out, 1600 into 1.08, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1 is equal to 0.46932 something something up to 0.08, which is equal to into 1600 divided by 0.08, which is equal to 9386.56. Now 9386.56 is the interest plus rupees 20,000 is the investment. So total how much we will get? 29386.56 answer. Now illustration 31. If three positive numbers, now it's already given there are three positive numbers, k plus 1, 3k minus 1 and 5k plus 1 are in GP, find the value of k. So don't worry, let's find out now. Numbers are k plus 1, 3k minus 1 and 5k plus 1 are in GP. So T1 is equal to k plus 1, T2 is equal to 3k minus 1 and T3 third term is equal to 5k plus 1. Now, how we will solve it? T2 upon T1 is equal to T3 upon T2. That is 3k minus 1 upon k plus 1 is equal to 5k plus 1 upon 3k minus 1. Now 3k minus 1, 3k minus 1 cross multiply. So 3k minus 1 the whole square is equal to k plus 1 in the bracket 5k plus 1. Now let's expand this. 3k minus 1 the whole square is 9k square minus 3 2s are 6k minus 1. ध्यान दो 3k minus 1 the whole square is 9k square minus 3 2s are 6k minus 1 का square. which comes to plus 1 is equal to k in the bracket 5k plus 1 in the bracket 5k plus 1. So 9k square minus 6k plus 1 is equal to 5k square plus k plus 5k plus 1. Now let's solve it. Plus 1 plus 1 cancel. Now 9k square minus 5k square is 4k square minus 6k minus 6k and over here plus 6k. So I'll write minus 6k is equal to 6k. Now what happens to this? 6k comes over here, so it becomes minus. So 4k square minus 12k is equal to 0. So now 4 common, k minus 3 is equal to 0. So what happens over here? 4k is equal to 0 or k minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, k is equal to 3. Over here, 4k is equal to 0. So k is equal to 0 upon 4 is already 0. So k is equal to 3. Answer. Because they are positive number, so we cannot take k is equal to 0. Illustration 32. Now, ध्यान दो, if 15 comma x comma 240 comma y are in GP, find the values of x and y. So solution, numbers are 15 comma x comma 240 comma y are in GP. Now we have to find various values over here. So we take T1 is equal to 15, T2 is equal to X, T3 is equal to 240 and T4 is equal to Y. Now over here T2 upon T1 is equal to T3 upon T2. पहले हम इसको solve करेंगे और X का value find करेंगे. So T2 is X upon 15 is equal to 240 upon X. Now X square is equal to 240 into 15, which is equal to 3600. Therefore, X is equal to plus or minus 60. Now, ध्यान दो, अब हमारे पास x is equal to plus और minus 60 है, तो अब हमें इसको solve करना पड़ेगा. So let's do it this way. Now let's take 240 यानी T3 upon T2 is equal to T4 upon T3. So T3 is 240 upon T2 is X is equal to T4 is Y upon 240. Therefore, X into Y is equal to 240 square, which is 57,600. Now, X has two values. X is plus 60 also and X is minus 60 also. So taking X is equal to 60, 60 into Y is 57,600. Therefore, y is equal to 57,600 divided by 60 is equal to 960. Minus 60 into y is 57,600. Therefore, y is equal to minus 960. So what is the answer? Answer will be x is equal to 60, y is equal to 960, or x is equal to minus 60 and y is equal to minus 960. Answer. So today as homework, you have to do illustration 27 to illustration 33. To illustration 33 as your homework.